how many centers do you guys currently have across Alberta?
So we're currently the fundraising partner for all 17 cancer centers across Alberta. So that includes the Tom Baker Cancer Center and the Cross Cancer Institute in Edmonton. But we do have a lot of smaller ones like Drumheller, Canmore, Medicine Hat is another one that we work really closely with, Marguerite Ewell. But there are 17 altogether. So 2 main ones and then about 15 community or.
Well, roughly how many cancer patients do you currently work with?
So this year, there's probably going to be just over 17,000 patients that will be diagnosed with cancer. I would say we're roughly about 50 people a day that will hear those words, you have cancer.
How do you usually deal with families that come in, and what kind of support do you give these families?
So through the psychosocial department, there are things that are offered to families, because we know that we're not just dealing with the cancer patient, we're dealing with spouses, we're dealing with children. So there's supports that are offered.
It is a very expensive treatment process, right?
Well, there's a lot of it that's covered through Alberta Health Services. There's additional things that, if they're not covered, it's one of the things that we try to focus some of our areas that we fund. So some of the rural communities, we have a fund called Enhanced Patient Care. So that will take care of things like beverage carts, like an art therapy program that'll come around. So if they have children that are there while they're going through treatment, they can color. They'll have like teas, different things like that. Just the extra things just to make the cancer journey easier for them. We've set up to purchase chemotherapy chairs so that they're more comfortable. We've got blanket warmers, so things that generally aren't covered, but we'll make sure that the hospitals, when they give us their wish list, that we're able to kind of help them achieve those goals as best as we can.
If we win the grant, which would be $5,000 for the organization, where would this money go most likely?
Usually, as I said, because there's different funds that we have, we usually talk about the different funds with whoever's looking to donate to us to see where exactly they would like to designate the funds. So one of the places that we have is called the Area of Greatest Need. A lot of people donate to that because it's basically, we will designate the money to go where it's most needed.
What can we do to help the organization afterwards? Do you have any kind of volunteer work for teenagers or young adults?
Yeah, so we do. One thing that we'll always have is volunteer work. So as working in the events team, we always have big events going on. Like one of our events is Color Me Rad, where we recruit about 100 volunteers. And so even with them, it's like every volunteer that works with us, they get $75 per shift. So $75, and then if you do another $75, that would come back to us. So we actually raise a fair bit of money through just one event like that. And then we have like different events throughout the year. Even if you ever wanted to do a head shave with your school, different things like that, you want to do a bake sale, any kind of initiative, we do have in our Edmonton team, we actually have the Bella Rose Mike-a-thon, which is like a big, huge event, and they raise over $100,000.